Conference. In just closing conference, I'll be very, very brief. As I'm not going to repeat anything that the National Chairman has just said. I think he's covered the majority of it. But I want to pay tribute to the support staff, my secretary, Nicola, and all the support staff, Angela, Paula, Ishel, and Nadine, who are here, and Stephen Lewis, of course. But the people back at Cronin House, and also at Simpson House, that are still there doing the work of this trade union, the support staff, as I've said on many occasions, are the backbone of this trade union. And of course, the Deputy General Secretary. I couldn't do my job without him or the brilliant full-time officers. And I've got to say as well, the National Executive Committee. We've got a great executive committee, national officials. We work as a team. There's no individuals. We make decisions together. We have our discussions behind closed doors, and we're one when we come out. I've seen it over the years where there's been division in the POA, but let me be absolutely clear. This is one of the best executives and the best delegations that I could wish to have in the POA. You've been superb. Now, there have been a few funny moments at conference, actually. And I'm going to take Mark up on some of his advice, because when we were talking about the buying of additional annual leave, Mark quipped. He says, use your noggin and just go sick. So, Mark, I'm taking a week off sick next week.
I never heard that.
I'm only joking, by the way, because in actual fact, on Wednesday, I'm meeting the Minister for the Cabinet Office, Minister Kaur, and she wants face-to-face with all General Secretaries, and it's a one-to-one basis, so I'm going to see her. And by the way, I won't be missing in my message about capita. That is the biggest disgrace going, and your messages will be given to her face-to-face, and I will be saying, once you get rid of this backlog, sack them and bring it back in-house. The Franklin staff, who couldn't have been moved by those brave, dedicated POA members? And let me tell you, whether the employer's there for them or not, or government's there for them or not, the POA will always be there for each and every one of you, and indeed those Franklin staff. And I'm proud that our Welfare Committee have helped them out in their time of need. And by the way, we will continue to help them out, because nobody gets over that easily. Nobody gets over what happened to them easily. And I've got a message for the Deputy Prime Minister, David Lammy. You let the Franklin staff down. But let me also tell you what you did do to promote yourself, and it was over Chelmsford, on the escape, on the release in error from Chelmsford. As soon as that individual was apprehended by the police, he turns up at Wood Green Police Station with a photo shoot. Why didn't you turn up at HMP Franklin to support the staff when they were violently attacked on that day? You're the Secretary of State of Justice. You should have been there for our members of staff. Mark Fairhurst, Dave Todd, and various other national officials, including myself, were. You failed our members there, and we'll remember it. We will remember it. So you have done some brilliant campaigning this week, you as delegates. Now, thank you. Absolutely superb. Our right to strike is a fundamental, basic human right. And I now go back to the funny bits of conference. I'm not sure what that a wee bit pregnant is about, but it was quite funny. And there's my good friend, Mick Boddy from Birmingham. Mick's due to retire soon. What a brilliant, brilliant person Mick has been, not just as a branch official, but as a decent man over the years. Credit to his branch. But Mick, I've got to say one thing, mate. When you came up about Capita and you said that you're going to protest, and then you elaborated and you said you're going to shit up. Just make sure when you do that, that our members are getting dirty protest money. But delegates, you are the backbone of this trade union movement, and don't you forget it. There'll be others out there masquerading as trade unionists. The POA is the only recognised trade union for prison officer grades, OSGs, etc. Don't let anyone tell you that they do it better. There is no better union than this trade union. And finally from me, I can't do karaoke. And I know that some people can up here and different things. And indeed, I've heard that some of the delegates were really good as well. But Bob Marley is one of my favourites, quite frankly. And I love the slogan, get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. Solidarity, brothers and sisters, and the fight goes on. Thank you. Safe journey home. God bless you.